What's poppin', world? Back at it again with another video. Let me turn the dang air down so I don't mess up the audio on this video. But we got another controversial discussion that we got to talk about this morning. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now I know there's a lot of distractions and things pulling people away from, things they want to accomplish and acquire and achieve and so on and so forth. So this is a wake-up call video, if you will, right? A lot of different cups to fill, and you only got so much water in your jug to distribute between all these different areas where you can compensate. So you got friendships, family, work, even kids, and your dreams and how you feel and your peace of mind, and you only got so much time in the day. You only got so much energy, which the cup represents, so the jug represents the water that's inside of it, right? And some people got a bigger supply than others, but we just gonna talk about what you got and what you're able to work with. This is where prioritization, had to slow it up. I'm trying to say that word too fast. Comes into play because if you have a life equation, right? Let's take this into mathematics. If you're looking at any algebraic equation, there's variables, and then there's exponents, which is multiplication, division, so on and so forth, right? And you gotta use certain exponents along with the right order in which the variables may sit in the equation for them to materialize all at once to have one answer, right? So, break it down in layman terms. If you can have all the right tools, but if you don't have the right blueprint on how to utilize these tools, what you may build may not be stable. And it may be to a lot of things. Now let's take it to architecture. If you have an unstable, unkiltered foundation, right? Anything that you'll build on, you can build, but once it starts getting high enough, it'll start to lean. And then the weight of gravity is just gonna make that whole infrastructure crash. So, in this life algebraic equation of life, you first have to set your foundation. Now, what's your foundation? That's your value system. So once you have your foundation set in place, then you go about seeing the variables that go on top of the foundation, and they all have to harmonize and correlate. Because here's the flip side. You could have the right foundation, but if you don't have the right blueprint for the infrastructure, then that can also be unstable as well. So, as complicated as that seems, this is why I say you don't want to build with too many distractions. Like, yeah, have fun, have entertainment, man. Everything don't have to be so just one thing all the time, every time, anywhere. I mean, you be prepared if it calls for that, but you just have to be mindful and aware, right? You just got to be mindful and aware. Are they not gonna sit up there and go? My bad, y'all. People sitting up there playing on their phone. Green light, you know how irritating that could be. But if you're dealing with all these things, all these distractions, right? If let's say distractions. Let's finish up this infrastructure analogy. If you got a blueprint, you got your foundation set right, but the way you're going about building up the blueprint, it's requiring a certain set of materials, so that way you can have a stable, complete body of work. Now, if on the blueprint it tells you to build with brick, and you like 3 little pigs, and you building with straw, I mean, it look nice. You feel me? It may look like exactly the way that the brick one is built, right? But let storm, rain, natural events happen. Is this thing that you built stable? Or is it set up for somebody to just knock it over? All this hard work you didn't put in, right? So I'll say all that to say is that when you do something, do it like you mean it. I'm just leave. I'm about to bring this example full circle, right? Let's take, for example, a person that wants to build a business, online business, right? Passive income. I know it's the dream. I mean, it's the dream for some. Let's say you want to do sales online. You just dive in there and you get lucky. And the first product you sell, go on, sell it. But you never educate yourself on the metrics, your audience, the supply and demand, the seasonality within that product, and you think you can just do this forever. And you're not extracting information as your wins are coming in, so that way you can build on it. You just think, hey, it ain't broke, so why fix it? That's, I feel like in certain aspects you can apply that, but to this example, especially when it's dealing with your lifestyle and things of that nature, no, you gotta educate yourself, even in the win, right? Losses aren't the only lessons you can learn. You can learn through your wins as well. So I just say all that to say is that you got, because everybody's not in the same situation, is why everybody's life equation is going to be different. Let's just be honest. It's not a one size fits all. You have to figure out your combination, your variables, your exponents, and the combination in which to place all those together for your equation to produce the outcome you want. Simple as that. So, got something from this video, thoughts, things of that nature, drop them below. More videos on the way. Subscribe to the channel. I'm up out of here.